have you here.
It's great to be here. Nice to have you here. Now, you know, we all love inner and outer beauty, and Paul Ryan has said so much about you, so we're all looking forward to hearing all your gems. But here's my first question. Whenever I hear the word anti, is it a phrase or a word? Anti-aging, there's a little something inside of me with the anti part of it, because it makes me feel like I have to fight it. And I wonder if there's another word that we can replace it with.
Well, we can just call it rejuvenation.
That's better.
Just maintaining what you have. I recall many years ago, there was this woman, she was about 80, 85 years old, and she was very elegant and well put together, but you could tell she had many years behind her. And I asked her, I said, what is your secret? She still dressed nicely, she presented nicely, she carried herself well. And I said, what is your secret? And she shared with me, it's vanity. It's
Love that.
Vanity.
That's a good thing.
It is a very good thing. And because I'm from the South, and I had always had a negative connotation and think about, oh, you're vain, you're vanity. No, but she taught me that it's really a good thing to be vain, because if you're vain, then you won't allow yourself to move into, you know, just like fall off. Okay, I don't care anymore. I'm just going to, you know, and the whole, everything shifts. Your mind shifts, your body shifts. And
not really just vanity. You're using that word, but it's about honoring your body, right?
That's
and
correct.
Really loving your body and falling in love with every inch of you.
Every inch of you. And so many people, as things
You love every inch of yourself?
I love every single inch of myself. Everything about myself.
Wow.
Having said that, do you want to? Do you have a desire to lose some of those inches you love?
Well, you know, I embrace, we have
Release.
to.
We learned about release.
Yes, because you don't want it to find you, so you
Absolutely.
Don't lose it. Yeah.
Well,
Release.
you know, as we're going through life, this is as we go through stages. You know, it's not a constant. Everything changes. Look at this woman. Is she not the most gorgeous woman? This beautiful lady over here. Paul, you're looking great.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you. But you said the first thing out of your mouth when you met her backstage was?
Yeah, she's absolutely beautiful. She really is. And I looked a lot like her when I was your age. Absolutely. Ha ha.
No, it's ha ha ho ho.
Ha ha ho ho.
Yeah. So I have a question for you. I thought of a little insert there. That when I started going, I go to Agape. Yeah. And then this term came up where people started to say to me, Paul, you are really youthifying. And I love that phrase.
I like that
phrase too.
Youthifying. You're reversing the aging process. And there are some things that we can do to help reverse the aging process or slow it down. Because, you know, as I said, everything must change. And our bodies change, you know, our viewpoints, our ways of thinking, they all change over time. So if you don't mind, I'd like to give one great tip in order to, first of all, in order to maintain youth and vitality, it's about the immune system, right? So if you're not feeling well inside, you're not going to look great on the outside. So the first thing I'd like to teach you guys is about what's called the thymus thump, okay? And the thymus thump, I want you to take your fingers, not the pads of your fingers, but the tips of your fingers. Right here, this part, this area right between the collarbone, this is your thymus gland, and it's the seat of your immune system. So if you'll take the tips of your fingers and tap right into your immune system, wake it up. Tell yourself how much you love yourself. I love you. I love myself. Right. And wake up and serve me well. Absolutely. So remember to do that every day. And oftentimes when we are startled or we get good news or bad news, the first thing we do is grab our immune system. We're grabbing ourselves right here. We go here, go what? You're protecting yourself. This is your immune system. And yes, keep it covered up on these windy nights, on these cold days. You must cover your thymus gland up. Keep it warm. I learned that lesson when I was in college. I was a cutie pie. I had to have my little shirt turned up and bust down the middle. And I was walking, that wind came and just got me right in my neck, right there, and lowered my immunity.
So it's ha ha ho ho, I love myself. Ha ha ho ho, love myself.
Very
ha,
good.
Ha ho ho, love myself. That's good.
Also, now, because I'm a doctor of alternative medicine, holistic practitioner, I absolutely must talk about the diet briefly. I know you've probably heard enough about it, but I can't reiterate it enough. It's so important that we're eating good, organic, clean foods and drinking good organic water, meaning alkaline water. So your fresh fruits, your fresh vegetables, nuts, grains, seeds, and berries. That should be the gist of it. And if you're a meat lover, we're asking you to cut that meat back because it creates a lot of acid in the body. And where there's acidity, there's oxidation.
You would love to say cut it out completely.
I would. I would. I would love to say stop it completely, but I know there are some people saying, well, hey, I've eaten this all my life. My mother ate it, my father ate it, their parents so and so and so. And how? They're doing fine. They're still with us. But you know what? Things are a lot different now than they used to be. The way that they're grown, and we call them now the manufactured, and all the injections, hormones, antibiotics, etc. You're getting doses of things that you just don't need. And don't think it's not going to cause some type of adverse effect in your body. So,
see, we're lucky because we shop at a great store called Air One. It's an organic health market. If you're ever in Los Angeles, you've got to go because it's got the best tonic bar, fruits, vegetables.
Everything.
And the consciousness in the store is pretty phenomenal.
And everything in there is organic. They don't play half and half. Everything is organic.
So here's the thing about it, about organic. I'll ask after Dr. Sugar.
Well, you can tell about organic first, but the question I want to ask you is, and really it's out of total respect, because one of the things that I most respect about everything that I know about you is that you use, as an alternative practitioner, you use all of the ancient wisdom, all of the things that from the past that are still so valuable today, and yet you still honor cutting edge technology, and you combine the best. And I really think from a traditional standpoint, I just, my hat's off to you, because I think we really have to appreciate where we're all coming from as healthcare providers and take the best of all the worlds. And whatever is best for the person, the patient, the woman, and whatever is best for her body, that's what we all need to work on. So I just wanted to ask you and honor that with you, and tell us more about that.
Well, I spent, well, I don't want to tell my age, but I don't mind. I was in traditional medicine for over 20 years, working in the pharmaceutical industry, training medical doctors how to diagnose and how to treat disease, and had a complete awakening and a transformation, and moved into everything natural, organic, holistic. So there are so many different things that you can do. We do aromatherapy, sound therapy, hypnotherapy, color therapy, all
the foot baths.
The foot detoxification.
Because the feet are very important, are they not?
The feet are extremely important. Actually, if you stop and think about this for a moment, the feet is your soul. And that's why they call them the soles of your feet. They represent your soul. So it's really important that we pay attention to our feet.
Because I've seen these foot baths, and I want to have one. I haven't had it yet. You put your feet in.
You put your feet in.
For about half an hour.
And it pulls out toxins right through the feet. You'll see it floating in the water. And we offer that service as well.
I was thinking after 4 days in these heels, I might have to just get the chainsaw out and go,
you can come
but
right in.
The water becomes black.
The water changes. You can see stuff, right, debris. The pores of your feet and your hands, those are the two areas on the body that have that type of skin. And they're very porous. And so with a little bit of ionization, that's an electrical current that's placed in the water in a module, it will pull out toxins through the feet. And so your hands and your feet are the two most absorbent places on the body. So just as it will extract, it will also walking in bad soil and chemicals and things that's being sprayed all over the place.
What's the hottest new anti-aging, youth-defying thing that you've discovered?
The hottest thing that I have discovered is gemstone therapy. The gems are phenomenal because, see, let me break this down for you real quick.
It's funny you mention that because your awards were amethyst. Yeah. I mean, it was powerful.
Yeah, the gems are extremely powerful, and most people don't know an awful lot about the healing properties that gemstones have. Now, it's considered very high science and also sacred knowledge about the gemstones. Now, The gemstones are in computers, they're in watches. The satellite is powered by a gemstone. You don't have a long cord that's down here and it's plugged into an electrical outlet. The satellite, the power pack for the satellites are gemstones. So
that gem around your neck.
Oh yes, this gem around my neck. All gemstones have energy and different energy. And so for rejuvenation, we're using the gemstones very, very successfully. And I love the stones. We have a plethora of different stones. We like to use bracelets, by the way. I brought one for each of you as a gift.
Can I say you're a gem yourself? You are a gem. Thank you.
Okay, this one's for her. This one's for you.
Beautiful. Let me
and
pass
these
that
are
along.
special gemstones.
We have to go. We love you.
Dr.
Eve Allen, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.